Okay. I'm actually trying this again now, because the game crashed. The first time I tried to play this part, so let's do it again. Luckily I did not get too far before it crashed, but yep. Shit happens.
Did you have a sweetheart in Stellar Bay?
I had a fling or two, sure. But on Monarch, relationships ain't usually meant to last. A lot of fools tried to impress me, feigning bravado in the wilds, thinking they'd catch my attention with their stories. It was cute.
Okay, kill these. Oh, they're not killing anyone? Or are they going in for straight, like, melee attacks? There we go. Hey. Okay.
Where were we? A lot of fools tried to impress me, feigning bravado in the wilds, thinking they'd catch my attention with their stories. It was cute. Not so cute when they're acting. Look northwest. That ain't it, but marauders sometimes camp inside the buildings there. Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot. Westbound still. I'll let you know when we can start ascending.
Okay, we have enemies up ahead. Okay, that's it. And this is the, I'm guessing this is the hideout or safe house. Oh well. Continuing on. Let's see.
I call this Rotting River, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in it over the years. It'll take you into the Devil's Peak Caverns if you follow it under the bridge. That's one option. Others just are. Fun? Nice chat.
Everyone all right?
The caves back east are safest. We can head up this path if you want to shoot your way through a few nightmares on your way up.
Oh, so we can walk this way? Through that cave, maybe? Let's see. Oh, I don't know. I'm not gonna try it, just in case it leads me somewhere completely different. Magic Queen. Perfect. This is weak. Feels like I'm barely hitting him. Oh, there's a swarm too. Oh, whoops. No, I'm gonna die. Is it following me? No. Is she running away too? I think so. This is not doing any damage. Oh my god, this is shit. So bad. Oh no, full health. Oh well. Maybe we can take it on if it's by itself and doesn't have its swarms next to it. Or maybe I have better weapons I can use. 120, that's my... no, that's hers. Let's see, do I have anything better? Oh yeah, we do. There you go. 233, Yoka, what are you using? Okay. Swap that out. Grenade launcher. That's great. That's gonna be just dandy. Let's go to my character. 151, that's not great at all. I'm gonna break that one down. Let's see, 352. 156, 153, 151. I'm sure I have. Yeah, that's better. Right? Yeah. 120, no. 6. Oh yeah, this is way better than what we have here. 400. 412. Oh, 960. Okay, let's do that. Question is, where should I put it? Whatever. 629. Yeah, this should be much better. Now I should be able to kill it, hopefully. 39. Let's see, do they have 32, 32, that's good. I'm just gonna see here. 32, 35, that's good as well. Okay. Now let's try this again. They're back, but they don't have full health. Neither do I. So let's do that. Maybe one more time. Yeah. Okay. I think we're ready to try this again. Oh, whoops. Oh. I used an ability.
I am a storm.
That was OP. That was great. Okay. I'm gonna have to use those a bit more often. Here we go. I'll head in here. There's another Mantiqueen over there. But I should be able to go around it. Yeah.
Rats. Let's clear this sulfur sun fucks out so Hayes can rest in peace.
Okay, let's go. Oops. Ability time again. Alright. Sweet. Examine the grave.
Hayes
Talk.
was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him. Now, if we're gonna lure the Mantiqueen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again. I think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him.
Okay, why do we need their help?
The Queen ain't just gonna come out on her own. She'll have dug tunnels into the mountain. I've got theories about how to lure her out, but Anders would know for sure.
And they took a UDL contract?
I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. They said they'd be back in a couple of weeks, and that maybe we could all use the money to get off Monarch. That was a long time ago.
Okay. You didn't try and find them?
I should have. I really should have. But soon after they left, Hayes and the others died. And to be honest, after him, I stopped trying. Because it hurt like hell to do so.
Okay, for what it's worth, I'm glad you're trying to confront it.
Thanks. I'm still not convinced I won't come to regret it, but we've started down this path. Might as well see it through.
Might
Maybe
as
it'll
well.
stop me screaming at night. Now come on, let's make tracks before Hiram dies of old age.
Okay. So now, map, going there, and we're probably just walking back, right? Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so let's hope the game don't crash again, because here's about where it just crashed on me. Okay, so there's going to be a few enemies up here. Right. Alright, and up here. I'm just going to go ahead and save here because it was the enemies up here where it just crashed on me. So, let's try save and new save and resume. Just so I can start exactly where I left off. And if the game keeps crashing, I guess I'll just end it here. Boom. Boom. There we go. Here she is. Oh, she's spawning those things. I didn't know that. There we go. Zero bullets. Let's kill it with the blade. Oh wow, I don't have many bullets left at all. Shoot. Okay. Let's hope there's no more enemies up here.
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
Alright. Level up.
Oh no. How the hell did marauders navigate the cavern? Wonder if Hiram's home. Just kidding. Guy never sets foot outside.
Okay, so these people are enemies. Okay. We have to clear them out, I guess. Oh no, they have a mech dude as well. Oh no. And I don't have the bullets to really deal with them either, so that's gonna suck. But I don't have a choice. We kinda have to make do with what we have here. How do we get up there? Oops. I didn't watch. Whoops. Oh dear. Use your ability. Oh, she's dead. Ooh. I'm carrying too much. Let's break down a few things. Probably some more weapons too, especially ones that I can't use. There. Okay, that's it. Or no. No, no, it's not. There's more. There's more. Oh, that's awesome. Shot the arm off. Nice. Alright. So we're heading up here. guess. Let's head in.
You may not realize this being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarm...
Oh, wow.
We'll see about that.
Alright. Let's pick that. Alright, bathroom clear. Oh, I can. Nice. Just enough. Examine. Key card. Okay. Hopefully that comes in handy. Alright, let's see. I just want to pick it up real quick. 36. Sure. 26. What am I using again? Yeah, okay. Let's go this way.
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and... I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast.
I need to see the information broker about.
No. We'll deal with information-related business later. As I said, there are bigger problems threatening my life and livelihood at this very moment. The Marauders want me dead. And since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I need you to clear out the threat. As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that, aside from you.
Why me?
You're here, and you're armed, aren't you? The feed's gone grainy, but it looks like you're packing deadly force. I know Nyoka is, for sure. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
How many Marauders broke into the station?
Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them out in the first place. Already, they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. If they take down the broadcast equipment, I'll be out of a job, permanently.
What's in it for me?
Aside from the bits I'll be paying you, you said you wanted something from me, something information-related. I'll give it to you, in person, once I'm safe.
Okay. Guess we're heading back this way. check that out soon. Elevators to my right. Oh, there's another one of those comms here. Here we are. Time to shred.
And we're alive.
The end. Oh, messages. Boom, boom, boom. Nothing of great importance. Okay, take that. Take this. Take that. No, I'm not gonna do that. Deploy fire suppressant system. Main hall. Activate station fire alarm. Why would I? Auto mechanical controls. Nothing. I guess I'll see what happens. Fire suppressant will remove all oxygen from the chamber, please. Ensure that all personnel have been safely evacuated. Blah blah blah. I guess no. Activate station fire alarm. No one. Must be prolonged exposure to emergency alarms can lead to disorientation, rapture, earmuffs. Okay, I guess I don't need to do that. Let's not. Wait, did it say what I think it said? Emergency. Don't even think about testing the system out. Yeah. Right. See what's in here. Oh. I mean, this is pretty horrible. Let's swap that out for... I mean, for that, sure. And... let's start scrapping stuff again. Going up. Hello. Oh, one of those.
That's the last of them, I think.
Mm-hmm. Let's hope.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. Do hurry on it.
Guess I'll pick it up just to turn it into scrap. Okay. Oh wow. 49, that's a good one. Let's see. 32. Boom. Let's get rid of these. Sure. I have way too many of these ones. Okay. I think I'm done there. Okay, hello.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
I told you I'm looking for a certain information broker.
Ah yes, our little chat on the intercom. You're looking for the premier broker for all of Monarch, which you knew was me, clearly. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Are you fibbing? Be honest.
I
Fibbin?
take offense to that. Look, okay. Just, it might take me a while this time.
Why is that?
I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions. Luckily, however, MSI has now gone silent. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Lie, it wasn't me.
A pity. Seems I have some information on a rogue agent to hunt down. Still, we need to get the Iconoclasts off the airwaves. I will leave the means of that particular end under your discretion.
So we kick him off?
Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. Which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood.
Can't we cut them off from inside the station?
No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and his Iconoclast to stop transmitting on their end.
Okay, I'll talk some sense into them.
You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving end. Luck be with you. I have a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of it, plus a vat of patience.
Alright, Nyoka needs a favor.
Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
Persuade. She's your friend and she's in need. You're the only one who can help.
Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you? Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra 2.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes, round 1 of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck.
broker.
Is that a trick question? Because to answer it, you'd need to pay me. Of course, I could offer you a vastly more interesting bit of data instead. Try me. Ask me anything you'd like. I'll even offer it for free. We'll call it an exchange for your help with the broadcasts. Ask me what you will. They are a curious lot. Insufferable. And short-sighted, too. What else do you wish to know?
What's the story between MSI and the Iconoclasts?
You mean between MSI, the Iconoclasts, and myself? I bet neither of those megalomaniacs told you I was the true mastermind behind Monarch. Back when the colony was still Terra 1 and corporations were abandoning us left and right, I'm the one who approached Sanjar and Graham with the means to our salvation. I offered them a legal way to take control of the planet. If MSI were the only corporation here, they could claim sole ownership.
So MSI would have to stay behind while the other corporations left?
Precisely. The other corporations were fleeing because of the hazard clause declaring Terra 1 uninhabitable. But MSI had lagged behind, giving Sanjar and Graham an opportunity. Take over MSI, stay here while the other corps left, take over the planet.
And there was nothing in it for you, huh?
Even then, I plied my trade as an information broker, albeit in a smaller capacity. Of course, I demanded an exchange for the data. Thus, the bargain was struck. They could run MSI while I would operate Devil's Peak Station. Unfortunately, relations have soured over time.
Why did the partnership fall apart?
Competing ideologies. Graham believes Sanjar has become corrupted by the corporate lifestyle, that he is now similar to the original corporate executives they sought to reform. And Sanjar has learned the hard way that Graham is quite morally gray.
Okay, I could use some dirt on Sanjar.
Sanjar is not actually at fault for his past performance reviews, but he can keep hunting for loopholes to get back on the board for the next century. He'll never be reinstated. Not in his lifetime. For Nebula's sake, even with the loophole I gave him, he's only in charge of MSI because every other exec died during the massacre at Amber Heights.
Interesting.
Indeed, the information I gather usually is, or it's not worth my time investment, as you can imagine.
I'm curious about Graham Bryant's deep, dark secrets.
Some say Graham suffers from nightmares that leave him sweat-drenched and screaming. I would assume it stems from the friends and family he lost in Amber Heights all those years ago.
Alright,
Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information.
let's talk about the board.
There are so many members. Do specify.
Got any compromising information on the chairman?
If you try to cite me on this, I will deny. Do you understand? What I am about to reveal is the sort of information that gets a body disappeared. MSI's ownership of Monarch is technically legal, but it would give MSI too much power on the board to grant them such status.
Oh, intelligence. So the chairman demonizes Monarch rather than welcome it back into the fold?
Exactly. But you didn't hear so much as a whisper of such from me.
Okay, let's see if
Luckily
there's
for
anything
you, I'm-
else. What can you tell me about Phineas?
Not much, admittedly.
You must know something.
Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history. As far as what's between us, I mean. Outside of that, well, that's a Raptidon of another color.
I'm listening.
I do know this much. There is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect. If allegations are to be believed, the experiments he conducts for the greater good are in fact treasonous and for self-gain. I am not convinced as to the validity of these allegations, considering the source, but I am also not unconvinced either. Luckily...
Okay, have you received any broadcasts from Earth?
What? No. Why would I go out of my way to intercept messages from Earth? There's no market for them. No buyer means it's not worth my time. Now, if you wanted me to intercept a certain one, that might be worth it for the right price.
Oh, that's enough.
How low you seemingly regard my trade.
I'd like to secure some information.
I may have a secret for you, for the right exchange.
Oh, okay, that's it. Alright.
Nyoka, pick me up some stimulotion and a bottle of purple berry wine when you're next in Stellar Bay.
Okay. So we can exit through here. Begin broadcasting personal files. Okay. All right. Done so. Now, where do we go? Let's see. I want us to head back here. All right. Stellar Bay. Let's go.
You ever worry all that ammo in your berth might combust?
What? Wait, that's... It can do that?
Oh, I have to head back up to the ship.
All it takes
Is that it? Search the outpost.
a little bit of
Yeah, I guess. Okay, so let's do this instead. Boom.
I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw.
Oh. Okay.
Welcome back, Captain. I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw. Beginning playback now.
What? Oh, is this on? Oh, it's on right now. Oh, blast. Hello? I'm trying to reach the captain of the Unreliable. I'll keep this short lest I get caught. Please return to Roseway as soon as you can. I have an item of great value that you'll be interested in. Now, how does this blasted thing turn off? Damn engineers never label these toggles clearly. Is it the...
The transmission is complete, Captain.
Alright.
May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Terra 2. Edgewater.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Okay, let's continue with the regular crew. Let's see, can we? Supposed to go there. Sure, let's fast travel. Why not? Okay. so how do I get across here? Can I jump? There's probably an opening somewhere, but I'm gonna try and jump instead. Yes. Easy. Oh. Oh, these are not friendly. Thought they were. Okay.
I'd wager this is the outpost. Rebecca! Anders! Come on out!
And we got enemies. Question is, where exactly are they? There we have one. Oh, more than one. Is that it? Alright. Nice. All clear.
Hey, take a gander. The door's busted. Rebecca? Anders? You in there? Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it. Oh no. Oh no. What did you do? Oh no, God. I'm so sorry. They were... That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses. Hard to leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister. At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I'm glad. If she were still alive now, break her to know the truth.
She still wants to know. Just to seem as you
Yeah,
did.
maybe. I'm used to disappointment. She was still so naive as to let it hurt her every time it happened. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick.
Might do it.
That'd be boring. Half the fun in exploring is the fact that you're on an unknown trail. I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
Okie doke. Guess I can't really do much here. No. Alright. What about over here? Oh, nothing much. Alright, let's fast travel again. Where to? Oh, back to here. see, didn't we have one more quest on this in this place? Maybe. Oh, that's a mission to watch that. Okay. All right, let's head back then. Yep. And let's do it.
Welcome back, Captain. How can... Certainly, Captain. I was hoping you would ask.
It was the law-forsaken parasites. I had become obsessed. My quest to stop them. To avenge my partner, Philip. And my ex-partner, Bernice. And Lieutenant Jurgen. And those two informants had brought me to Rizzo's distillery. But it wasn't just the triple distilled deliciousness of Rizzo's Spectrum brand vodka that I found there. It was death. I made sure the Brain Eaters paid the price. But at what cost to me?
Brain Eaters.
It's you.
This is the Halcyon News Network with breaking news. Halcyon Helen has been murdered. Administrator Ludovico of Rizzo's refused to answer the big question on everyone's mind. Who will Spectrum Vodka's next spokesperson be? Claiming that a special investigation must be concluded first.
Captain, we have a communication coming in from one Administrator Ludovico.
Get off the transmission, Cedric. We agreed to let me do the negotiating. Law be with you, friend. I am Administrator Ludovico of the famed Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. But there's no need to stand on formality. You may address me as Mr.
Oh, that's kind. Let me guess. This is about Halcyon Helen's murder.
Her death is the tragedy of our lifetime. As the face of our new product line, her murder is a stain on the Rizzo's brand. She was scheduled to unveil our newest product, Spectrum Brown, before this tragic event. But we cannot move forward with our unveiling until we apprehend the killer.
And your first thought was to come to me.
All right, Ludovico, that's enough. You don't know what you're doing. Let me handle this. Captain Hawthorne, so glad to finally have a word with you. I would have been so disappointed if Ludovico monopolized your attention. Cedric Kincannon, Sublight Underground. I'm so glad we're hiring a third-party investigator. No one wants to see a troop of UDL guards stomping all over my hotel. Least of all me. The murder of Halcyon Helen is a heinous assault on this colony. I look forward to watching you find the miscreant responsible and drag them out of the shadows.
Okay, I'm having trouble seeing the death of a two-bit actor as an assault on a colony.
Two-bit actor? Oh, Captain. This isn't Spencer Woolridge we're talking about. This is Halcyon Helen, Princess of Periodicals, Duchess of Dramaturgy. You would not believe the money she made us on Dissident Busters.
For law's sake, Cedric, Could you show a little discretion and not bring up your contraband operations in front of an outsider?
Ludovico, you wound me. I'm establishing rapport with our new contractor. Let's not give him the impression that you can't be trusted.
Do you really want to do this right now, Cedric? You want to antagonize me while I'm negotiating a contract. Because I promise you, I'll win.
Gentlemen, please.
First sensible thing I've heard all day. My apologies, Mr. Ludovico. That was unprofessional of me. Captain, I'm Constable Maria Keene. Hiring a third-party investigator was my idea. I've been studying your dossier. You are a gifted leader. Your presence alone inspires excellence. That kind of leadership may be exactly what we need. As far as I'm concerned, you're the ideal inspector for this case.
Inspector Copycat. I like the sound of that.
I'm pleased to hear that. The future of our complex may depend on your success. I'll leave you in the constable's care. Mr. Kincannon and I must have a word.
Fine. But Rizzo's is paying for that hotel room.
I can't tell you how grateful I am for your help. And even though they may not show their gratitude, I know Administrator Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon appreciate your involvement. Mr. Kincannon could lose his spaceport if board authorities took over the investigation, and if Rizzo's is forced to cancel its unveiling, we might never recover.
Alright, Helen must have been pretty popular if her death could put an end to your operations.
Helen was more than popular. She gave something to this colony that no product line could ever provide. Real happiness. No one has ever been as well known or as well loved. Outside of our courageous business leaders.
You seem competent. You could have dealt with this.
I represent the law, Captain. But what's happening between Mr. Kincannon and the Administrator is politics. Politics are not my area of expertise. The law is simple. Politics are complicated.
Okay. Relax. They're nothing I can't handle.
I'm pleased to hear that. From everything I've heard, you're a competent freelancer. And at the risk of sounding impertinent, we desperately need the help of someone competent. Thank you for your time, Captain. Whenever you're ready, I've authorized the Unreliable to land at the Grand Colonial.
Alright.
Transmission terminated. Captain, we are now cleared to land at the Eridanos Atmospheric Complex.
I don't know why they're trusting me to catch Halcyon.
There are several reasons why someone would hire your services. In descending order of likelihood, they are as follows: desperation, confusion, mistaken identity, inebriation, and genuine faith in your abilities.
Okay, what can you tell me about Eridanos?
Eridanos is a hydrogen-helium gas giant, distinguished by a well-defined ring system. The Eridanos Atmospheric Complex is a system of land masses propelled through a thin layer of the upper atmosphere, where humans are potentially capable of surviving.
Well, potentially. Okay, level up again. Another perk. What now? Sure, let's do that. Perks for them as well. Alright, I haven't really put anything into these guys because I don't use them, so... But I guess we can do that now. Why not? Two perks. Just gonna do the same thing. Travel to Eridanos. Yeah, let's do that one.
We've touched down on the atmospheric complex in Eridanos.
Okay. Nice. All right.
Oh, Captain, it's beautiful up here. Could we get more jobs like this one?
Hello, hello, hello there. Hope your atmospheric entry wasn't too troublesome. As a guest of honor, you deserve the best in comfort. Sublight Salvage and Shipping Underground, or Slug, as we like to call ourselves, is delighted to welcome you to Eridanos. I'm the Grand Colonial Head Bellhop. I'm here to grab your bags and direct you, the inspector, to the Grand Ballroom, which was the scene of the crime.
Okay, can you fill me in all details?
I can try. I was the one who found Helen's body in the Grand Ballroom. Corpse wasn't in the best shape. Aside from that, I don't know a whole lot. Helen was supposed to host the unveiling for Rizzo's newest product, Spectrum Brown. Until you catch the killer, the unveiling's been indefinitely postponed. Helen's death has been a shock for many. A lot of people are inconsolable. Hell, even Black Hole Birdie, Helen's beau, has wandered off. Some folks think he had something to do with the murder, but I don't believe it.
He did it. It's always the boyfriend.
I still don't understand why anyone would have it in for Ms. Helen.
Folks get heated when it comes to serials and their actors, I suppose.
Was she a divisive figure?
Not particularly. But I think some folks were jealous of her success, or otherwise viewed her as a threat. Reckon how she came about her fame didn't help.
How'd she get so famous?
Why, she was a natural. People fell in love with her. She managed to wrangle up a following all on her own. She ended up about as famous and high-runged as your average VP, which rubbed a lot of Byzantines the wrong way. Actors ain't supposed to get preferential treatment. Let's see here. Oh, I already spoke briefly about the Spectrum unveiling, or lack thereof. It's still an awful shame. A lot of folks looking forward to that.
Okay, I thought you worked for Slug, not Rizzo's.
I do. Rizzo's happened to rent out the Grand Colonial Ballroom from Slug for the unveiling. A nice mutually beneficial event. But the murder's gone and ruined that. Along with 9 out of 10 of my favorite cereals. Anyway, I think I've held you up long enough. Once you're ready, head down to the lobby. The ballroom is just behind the elevators. Meanwhile, I'll grab your bags.
I don't need you to take any bags.
You're certain? Alright then. Guess we can probably set you up with some spare uniforms if you must yours.
I could have sworn you just said we aren't allowed to return.
Greetings, Inspector. No need to check in here. Your paperwork.
Oh my stars. This is the hotel? I only ever seen a place like this in periodicals. Or that one episode of Agent Khan.
Alright. Hotel time.
Ooh, feels like I'm breathing rich.
I'll bet you 10 bits this is all. Black hole birdies disappeared, you know.
Can I just walk through here?
Poor fellow must
Yeah,
be
good.
inconsolable.
Oh, thank the law. Inspector, you don't know how relieved I am to see you.
Constable Keene, nice to meet you. We spoke of it either way.
Constable Maria Keene. It's good to meet you in person, Inspector.
Dr. Goodnight. Ecstatic to make your various acquaintances and so on. Are we finished with the pleasantries? There's something I'm excited to show you.
I'm guessing you're talking about the body?
What body? Oh, that. Goodness, no. This is far more interesting than Halcyon Helen's rapidly cooling corpse.
Our coroner has developed a device which may prove useful in your investigation. Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you.
Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you. Oh, please. You make it sound as if I'm turning over stolen goods. Behold, my discrepancy amplifier. Hold it in your hands. Feel the way it hums with ontological potential.
What does this thing do exactly?
I'm so glad you asked. Allow me to explain. The discrepancy amplifier uses a deterministic model of our universe to detect the discrepancy between what should be and what actually is. Then it renders any discrepancies visible by using the power of magnification.
Okay, got it.
Go on then. Give it a try. Just treat the amplifier as you would a weapon. Hold it good and steady and look down scope.
I'm contractually prohibited from endorsing off-brand technology, but I'll bend that rule just this once. You'll want to peer into the amplifier and examine the crime scene.
Be sure to equip the discrepancy amplifier in a weapon slot before you continue your hunt for Helen's killer.
Oh, don't mind us, folks.
Okay. Oops. There, let's swap out this one.
Normal inspectors doing normal
E-analyze. Oh, here we go.
The discrepancy amplifier is now operational. Greetings, designated inspector and/or unauthorized larcenist. This unit has detected a discrepancy related to Halcyon Helen. Unscheduled expiration of. Begin amplification.
Oh, I see you've been assigned with a modular analytics. What else can you do?
The discrepancy amplifier has been programmed with advanced speech recognition, scientific analysis, and deterministic calculus protocols.
Oh, you'll love this. Amplifier, tell the inspector about your features.
Please do not interrupt the discrepancy amplifier. The discrepancy amplifier is programmed to take instruction from its registered or designated inspector.
How curious. I must have set its impertinence levels to flagrant.
This unit's features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has been programmed to simulate joy and satisfaction in assisting you.
Alright, let's get started.
This footprint stands out from the normally spotless floor of the grand ballroom. Typically, the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assailant or assailants.
Do the size of these footprints match anything you have on record?
Footprint is a tailor-made 8.75, suggesting that its owner was very particular about their shoe size. It is also the exact size that Halcyon Helen typically prefers. There are traces of dirt throughout the footprint.
Perception. I'm seeing some purple berry in this dirt.
Excellent observation, Inspector. The following compounds have been detected. Purpleberry residue, nitrogen-rich fertilizer, common grass. Grass, fertilizer, and purpleberries can all be found in the purpleberry orchards, located not far from the Grand Colonio.
Okay. So Helen must have been at the orchards before she died?
This deduction appears sound.
Good work, Inspector. I had a feeling we'd make some progress once we brought you into the case. You'll need Administrator Ludovico to grant you access to the orchards. Contact him through the secure access terminal in your penthouse suite. Check in with the concierge. Your room should be ready by now. If it isn't, I may have to go shake someone by the collar.
Alright. Penthouse and everything. Let's do the defense. Apply there. Let's go.
I knew I should have gotten her autograph. Staring at her won't bring her back, folks.
I'm sorry, sir, but while the hotel is an active crime scene, I regret to inform you that all new bookings, room upgrades, room downgrades, and in-room massages are Oh, you're the special inspector. Mr. Kincannon warned me you'd be checking in soon.
Right.
Ah, yes. We are most pleased to offer you our grandest of grand accommodations, Inspector. The penthouse suite on our topmost floor is now available for you. The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you. Simply call the elevator in the lobby, and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer.
Okay. The Grand Colonial sure is interesting.
It certainly is a marvel of modern ingenuity, luxury, and ambition. Please, allow me to answer any curiosities you might have about our building and the amenities on offer.
What does the penthouse have to offer?
Twice the size of the next biggest room, and kitted out with any amenity you want, as well as many that you won't. Best to enjoy it while you can, Inspector. Typically, the only people who can afford the penthouse suite have enough bits to suffocate everyone on Terra 2. Also, please inform me if Woolridge gives you a hard time about getting a better room than his. Don't tell him I said this, but everyone on staff wants to strangle him.
That's a good thing to say when I'm trying to solve a murder. Is there anything special about the upper levels?
Most certainly. All the important folks can be found in the upmost parts of the hotel. You can hardly walk 3 feet without bumping into a tossball grate or a bored exec. Though maybe don't bump into them. Could be harmful to your health.
Okay, no one seems to talk much about the lower levels.
Who would be interested in a staff-only area? Most folks never ask about the sewers beneath Rizzo's plant, either.
You can't honestly tell me there's nothing of interest in an entire half of the hotel?
Of interest to your investigation? Well, I suppose there is that one door we're not supposed to open. But I'm sorry, Inspector, I'm not authorized to grant you access to any staff sections of the hotel. You'll have to find a way in on your own.
Okay.
If you're sure.
You got some high-profile guests here, right? What can you tell me about them?
My apologies, Inspector, but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy. We here at the Grand Colonial firmly believe that... All right, my supervisor just walked out of earshot. Some folks just don't understand the importance of gossip. About whom? And what would you wish to know?
Did you notice anything about Halcyon Helen before she died?
You know, out of everyone here, I probably knew the least about Helen. I'm not much of an Aetherwave watcher myself. And Helen always had a crowd of admirers chasing her, you see. So she rarely stopped to chat. Friendly enough, surely, but always seemed untouchable. Emphasis on seemed.
Okay, did you ever see Helen acting strangely?
Now that you mention it, she was usually calm and collected, but every so often I'd see her looking all wild-eyed and intense. It seemed as if she was determined about something. Or maybe she was just hungry. That woman ordered a lot of food. Maybe show business gives you a faster metabolism.
Her black hole Birdie was staying here?
Ah, Birdie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than he is big? I've a bet with a friend. Not sure we'll ever get it to pay out. Birdie used to be Helen's beau, though he isn't anymore, and not just because she's dead. If I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd spend every one just to learn what caused their split.
Okay, Helen's co-star, Woolridge. He have any reason to want her dead?
If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over. Man's clearly jealous of her success compared to his. See, I'd bet we're the only two people thinking about him in all of Eridanos. And I only am because you mentioned his name. If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, they begin to get stale, then rot. Woolridge is on his way to the trash bin, and everyone knows it. Either he's in denial, or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade.
Okay, that's
That's
enough.
a shame, Inspector. What if I wanted to know a little about you?
I like to let my reputation speak for me.
Then I guess we'll have to see if you find Helen's murderer, won't we? Myself, and all of the staff at the Grand Colonial, will be rooting for you, Inspector.
Goodbye.
Hello there, my inordinately esteemed guest. If my hello were any more earnest, this loudspeaker would explode. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
Let's check out the penthouse.
The finest seat in the house.
Inspector, I understand you've visited the scene of the crime. Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed.
Okay, let's skip the small talk.
Agreed. Tell me about your investigation.
Persuade. I've got a lead. I can't tell you why, but I need access to orchards.
Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel more confident in this arrangement. Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end. There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me. Possibly both.
I'll bear that in mind.
You have a lead to chase. Law speed, Inspector.
Okay.
Hi there, Inspector. It might be a little beyond my job description to ask, but at my heart, I'm still a bellhop. Was the suite to your liking?
It was fine.
That's completely fine, Inspector. Hopefully you'll warm up to it. Now, I'd love to bring you to a floor of your choosing.
Let's head to see if there's anything at the VIP floor.
You're not actually authorized to visit that floor. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
That's a shame. I guess the lobby.
To the lobby we go.
Okay. All right. Oh, they want me to. Okay, good. I thought it was pointing me to another elevator. Okay. We're on our way. To the orchard. Let's see what the map says. Yeah.
I hope the murderer is.
Oh, there are engines strapped to that island-looking thing.
No one's supposed to be
That's
coming
weird. Oh, we have enemies here. A lot of them. Oh, am I alone? There they are. Oh. It's a hand. We did it. Oh, reject. Okay, now I have to move to that side. Okie doke.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Okay. Is there anything? Oh, what's this?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
No. Let's head in here, see what they have.
Hey, Crew C. It's Amelia. Evan must have gotten into the Spectrum in these crates. Listen to this. Come out! Come out to play! Wow, he's having a grand old time. I'm gonna take him to A2 under the hotel so he can sleep it off. I'll meet you back at the orchard straight after. See you soon. Evan, come on, you slackwit.
Okay. Expecting more enemies as well now. Nope. Okay.
Maybe I could hold up my end if your people weren't sabotaging my operations.
I don't think I've ever seen an orchard before. I mean...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Okay, now what? Fine. Oh, right, of course.
These footprints match the shoes previously analyzed in the Grand Ballroom. There is a 110% chance with a 10% margin of error that they were left by Ruth Bellamy, the actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Okay, examine the footprint. Space in between is short and pretty deep. As if determined, it would appear that Helen was in a hurry. The tracks hesitate, partially turning in one spot as if Helen paused to look behind her. She may have feared she was being followed.
You find anything?
Helen was in a hurry.
That's real good work, Captain. You think the killer was chasing Miss Helen through the orchards?
Maybe. Now what? I guess we just keep following.
Harvest, I do believe.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh. Here we are.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Okay, they were leading in here somewhere.
What could that have been?
Try to infect me with your sorrow?
Audio tour?
Please visit the Purpleberry Nut Hut to purchase an audio tour today.
Oh.
Hey! Oh, wait. I'm supposed to say the slogan. Okay, you can do this, Anna. Here goes. It doesn't matter if you're you or me. We're all part of the Rizzo's family. How was that?
Well, about as good as any other slogan.
Lie, that was completely splendid. You didn't embarrass yourself the slightest bit. Cool.
No jest? Well, that's a wager I sure would have lost. Guess even a busted spectrometer can be right if you hold it to the light, huh? I'm sure you've guessed it, but I'm not the best at remembering slogans. And when I can't remember them, I tend to just make them up. But I guess that's why I'm just an intern and not a full-timer. At least, not yet.
Don't think I've met an intern before.
It's not so different from being a regular worker, just with less pay and less respect. Oh, it's also more dangerous than traditional employment. You don't have the experience to back up your work yet, but being fired isn't any less threatening. Work-wise, I do a bit of everything. The orchards have been short-staffed as long as I've been working here. So if there's an odd job around, it usually gets passed to me.
Alright. How'd you get your position?
Laws. You've got a sixth sense for finding the most embarrassing question, huh? My mother is the Rizzo's assistant vice president of flavor testing. She set me up with this position. Mostly to keep me from troubling her work, I think. Consequently, I don't always feel like I deserve to be here. All the more reason to work harder, I say.
I take it you don't intend to stay as an intern?
Much as I love delivering coffee and medical attention, not quite, no. Don't tell anyone I said this, but I sometimes feel that our workers could be treated a little better. Maybe only get electrocuted awake every other day? So I'm shooting for administration in Rizzo's. Maybe even the board itself. Best way to evoke change is from the inside, I think.
Why be an intern if it's riskier than typical employment?
Much higher chance of promotion. If I can tough it out here without getting axed, I can skip the 5+ years of customer service I'd normally have to deal with. I can prove my merit here and move up in the world. And the sooner I do that, the sooner I can set to improving things for everyone else.
Good luck.
I get the feeling you don't think I can do it. That's okay. Trying to improve the system from within isn't the most glamorous thing, but I think it's worth the effort.
Okay, I've learned my fill.
Happy to enlighten you on the fascinating world of internships. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Unless you already have, and I've forgotten. In which case, I probably won't forget a second time.
Okay, you see any sign of a belligerent actor running around?
Oh yes. I thought I saw someone who looked self-important enough to be her by the conservatory some time ago. Not to speak ill of the dead. I simply never liked the way she stole the limelight from the true star. Burbage 3001.
Okay, what about Spencer?
Who?
You're a Burbage fan?
I certainly am. That aerodynamic chassis, how the light glints off his rotund head, the way he enunciates, cry havoc, and let loose the cadence of war. Excuse me, I got a little lightheaded there. Nobody does Shakespeare like Burbage. What were we talking about? I suppose so. I also suppose Helen won't be stealing the limelight ever again.
True. She sounds like she did it. So did I get... Oh, I can take these. Nope, oops. I wasn't allowed to take that. Oh shit, look at that. That's nuts. Guess I'm gonna have to deal with this one. Why not? Wait, this one was 960. Same thing, but a better version. So, go to Nuka. 960, she can have that one. Follow Helen's trail. Alright, I have to destroy a few things first. Oh. Okay. But now what? I know they went into here. Right. Into here, so see, we should get some activity on this thing soon. Around here, maybe. There we go.
Discrepancy detected nearby.
Where?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
There we go.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Please visit the Purpleberry Nut Hut to purchase an audio tour today.
Of course.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Okay.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Okay.
Timeline discrepancy detected. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as...
Captain, look out!
Whoops. Oh. There's some mind control things. Kind of like what it looks like. Whoa. Almost dead. Holy shit. Just one left. Come here. Alright, that's it. Phew. Okay, let's see. Do we have... Oh, I have to... Okay, let's do this as well. Defense. Perks. Quiet weapon damage. I guess base armor ranking is good. Companion ability damage. Sure. Okay. Oh wait, I have to remove this. Let's see. There, breakdown, breakdown. Let's break that one down. And what else? This one. That should be enough.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Where is it? Oh, there.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh. There.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna steal anything there. So that's not the way.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I'm gonna have to kill this thing. If I can, I don't think I can. Shit. They're way stronger than I thought. Oops. Yeah, they're a bit too strong. Okay, well, at least I get to start from here. Okay, let's continue on. Let's try and just... Oh, it didn't save the thing here. Okay. Have to do this again. Okay. So now I should...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Okay, I still have to get these ones over here.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon. Timeline discrepancy. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Oh no. It noticed me. Shit. And I'm also carrying too much. Okay, I should swap to this thing here. Oh, they're angling everyone. That's great. Come on. Keep hitting me. I have to get rid of these again. Picking up too much shit. Okay. They're gone. Where are they? Here. Okay, cool. Now I don't have too much ammo left in this thing, so if I run out, I'm screwed.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon.
Watch out!
Come here. What was that? Oh. This. Okay, is that it?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Okay, let's see. There.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Analyze. Shaft of the tossball stick is bent, cracked, exceeding tossball regulation
Bits
requirements.
of wicker detected, embedded within the chunks of dark matter. Wicker is not a known ingredient of the dark matter product.
Okay, examine the end of the stick. Looks like if someone used a tossball stick to completely obliterate a picnic basket.
The only members of a tossball team strong enough to crack a stick in two are the dedicated hackers, like Black Hole Birdie. Whatever Ms. Ruth Bellamy must have relayed to the tossball hacker during their picnic together instigated a furious increase in his usual strength threshold by 52%.
Something went wrong here. I really hope it wasn't the food.
Access card. Yes, please. Armor platinum. Okay. Alright, now what? We're gonna go way over here. I don't need that thing anymore. Okay.
Miss Helen was at this lab too. We're close to finding something.
Alright.
Hello? I can hear you out there. If you still possess the majority of your mental capacities, please locate the test room through the lobby.
Let's... Okay, we got enemies somewhere.
How in the Aether did you get in here? You're not a Rizzo's authorized. Oh, void it all. What does it even matter now? What do you want? Speak up and quickly if you will.
I'm investigating Halcyon Helen's murder.
You do know that Halcyon Helen is a fictional character portrayed by the late actress, Ruth Bellamy, yes? One can't be too sure with so many simpletons around in the day-to-day. Regardless, I am not at liberty to divulge such information with non-employees or personnel lacking security clearance level Spectrum Orange. Of course, if you were to say, contract your services to me, I suppose I could grant you clearance enough to answer your murder-related questions, Mr. Inspector. You see, I've found myself in a bit of a pickle. Some of my lab techs have turned rather aggressive following a recent experiment gone awry. Hence why I've barricaded myself in the lab.
Okay, proceed. There isn't anything you can do to help.
Yes. I suppose I should make myself useful. Let me think. Ah, I know. I can remotely unlock the supply closets in the lower levels of the lab. Perhaps you'll find some useful apparatus or two in them.
Okay. Didn't see any hostiles on the way here from the entry door.
And lose my life's work? Want me to just burn my lab and my entire future to the ground over one experiment that's gotten rather out of hand?
Yeah.
No, I think not. We merely need to clean up the mess, so to speak. Reset the lab back to functional parameters.
Clean up? They were human beings. Don't you care about them at all?
Staff can be replaced, you know. Research data? Now that's invaluable.
What goes on in these labs that would turn your researchers against you?
Oh no. They're quite unaware of their actions, I'm afraid. We're a research and development branch of Rizzo's, focused primarily on the Spectrum vodka line. But the specific research that goes on in this facility is utterly confidential. You understand?
Okay.
Call me a skeptic, but no, I don't believe it would be. Loose lips sink new product ships, you know?
Alright, forget it.
Happily, of course.
I can take care of your problem, but I need you to answer some questions afterward.
Excellent. You have my gratitude, and soon you'll have my knowledge of Miss Bellamy's recent visit as well. Now, if you'd rather not kill my lab techs during this cleanup, I believe you can dispense a sedative gas from a terminal in the utility room.
Better than cold-blooded murder.
The door to the lower labs is sealed for our safety, so you'll need to take the elevator down. I'll unseal the access hallway for you now. Do take care.
Alright, so it's time to head down into the belly of the building. So, let's see what we have here first. There's the elevator. Memo, mine the gas canisters. Memo, after bar meetup. Alright. Well, that's gonna be the end of this part. Because next time I'm gonna head down and clear this place out. And hopefully not die. So, see you on the next one.